And good evening, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of high school basketball right here in the Eastern Connecticut Conference. Tonight, we are on the road at Woodstock Academy. It's the Woodstock Academy Centaurs taking on the Griswold Wolverines. Merch, nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Well, baby's in the corner tonight, Mikey. we tried to not be in the corner. We tried to be in the catbird seat, and it didn't work out. So we are on the floor in the corner of the gym, which I reminded Mike that our first game last year was in Berlin, and we were in the same exact spot except a different environment. But we don't have we don't have the best viewpoint right now, and we do have people walking in front of us, and they will be all night long. But we'll do our best to try to give our listeners the best opportunity to understand how the game is going.
Because not only that, Merch, but we yet to have a cameraman.
Well, are we close? Are we close?
I don't know.
We're close. We're close having a cameraman. Tonight was I believe that was at 4:38 this evening. This afternoon, we finally realized we were going to be able to broadcast this game because we didn't think we were going to. And
I literally sent you a message saying, nope, can't do it.
Nope, can't do it. And we were like under
There's our cameraman right there.
In a hard place, trying to find a camera guy. And I somewhere along the way, we're going to find a camera guy.
Maybe somebody on 395 wants to swing by Woodstock Academy. Come on by.
The pay's not great.
No.
But it's great atmosphere here in Woodstock. And
you get a sandwich.
Very accommodating.
I'll get you a sandwich.
Yeah. The Centaurs and Mark Allard, the athletic program, are very accommodating. We just needed a little extra help.
So we joke around a lot and everything. But, there's one thing that we should really talk about. Is the simple fact that the Griswold Wolverines are wearing a special T-shirt tonight.
Love it.
That says Griswold stands against racism with Woodstock
Griswold
Academy.
Stands with Woodstock against racism. It's pretty cool because there was an incident in Plainfield with the with the Woodstock Academy basketball team coming home from an away game where there was not a good situation, and I think Griswold is just letting Woodstock know that they agree with the situation that.
I found a cameraman. Between plays, could you run the camera for us, Mr. Sarantopoulos? I hear you can do everything.
Oh God!
You guys can go. You guys can switch off for the camera. We need He said you would do it. I mean, all right. Anyway, continue on. I'm sorry.
All right. No. I think your point about the Griswold team kind of joining forces with Woodstock Academy to try to support them in the situation they encountered. I think it was last week, the week before.
Yep. Trying
to get some food at Wendy's after a game, and it was not a good situation. And Griswold is showing. It
was a terrible situation for the kids, of Woodstock Academy to have that happen to them. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely. In this day and age, in this time, for that to happen is ludicrous. It's just ignorance. It's just ignorance.
So, I mean, the Woodstock Academy team kept their composure. There was a gentleman that was arrested, of course, not from Woodstock.
And this is the SNSN side. You got all the scoop on that. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. And then the Griswold Wolverines, are very supportive of the Woodstock Academy, the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. And what they had to go through last week. So classy move by the Griswold Wolverines as well. So
classy move by Woodstock Academy too.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, we got about a minute and a half to go before game time. Merch, give us a little rundown of the game tonight.
Well, we have a 16-2 team, Griswold Wolverines, coming in against a 5-13 team. And you think that, you know what, it's a pushover. On paper, it's a pushover. I'll tell you what. This Woodstock Academy team, first of all, they're in a division higher than Griswold, meaning that they are in a division that has larger schools. So they play bigger and theoretically better schools in this basketball program in the ECC. And Woodstock they're just no slouch. They came around back on the 1st of February, and they beat Killingly, which is Griswold's biggest foe opponent, by 10 points.
Yeah, and Griswold has beaten Killingly, twice this year, and Woodstock held him to 30 points.
Yeah, 30 points to hold Yanni Barabo gets 30 points on his own, for God's sakes.
Exactly.
And then you got Johnny Kazantzis and Drabos and all those guys, and for them to hold the 30 points. So we're going to see a great defensive effort by the Woodstock Centaurs tonight. And just 2 days ago, they beat Waterford by 10 points. And Waterford's not the best team, but it shows they're still motivated. They're playing this year out, and they are not going to stop. They're not going to stop now. They're going to continue to play hard, continue to play good basketball. And Griswold cannot walk on the court tonight and think that because of their records, they got this in the bag.
Anyone? Yeah, so Coach Rob Molesky just came over for a second. He says, do you need a cameraman? I'm like, looks like we're going to get
2 cameramen.
Oh, we're going to get 2.
Oh, boy, this is going to be a fight now.
We're getting Sammy Gilgenbach.
Fight.
He may need a step stool.
Sammy will be fine. Leave Sammy alone.
He's a good kid. Look at this. We got cameramen.
Logan Walden's already with him, too. So we got Logan and
let's see.
And Sam.
Can you do this? Ready? Can you do that? Can you do this?
Follow the ball. Just follow the ball. Okay, we're having instructions right now for Logan and Sam. Although I think Sam just went out to get a snack. So he's going to make sure he has nutrition while he's attempting the camera work. Starting lineup. Lucas Strain, number 1, starting for Griswold, guard. Evan Merchant, number 11, starting at guard. And Mikey, I'm turning it over to you.
I think you were doing a great job.
Christian Russell, number 23.
Michael Strain, numero 3. He's been real tough in the center.
He's just a beast. I've said that for the last 3 years. Michael is so tough under there.
What about Jeff Subinance?
Oh, my God. His rebounding has been crazy. Oh, boy.
I think Jeff has really become the player that they thought he was going to be.
That they thought that he could be.
Yes.
That he could be.
Boy, look at the special effects
wow,
here.
Very nice, very nice. Something like Killingly, although they didn't turn the lights all down, but they had smoke machines. We have spotlights and darkness here. Thank God I'm sitting down, because if I was trying to get somewhere right now, it probably wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah.
All the Wolverines are dancing to the music because they're in the dark. They don't care what anybody thinks right now, but they're dancing.
Except Christian Russell is over there stretching out a little bit. But, you're absolutely right, Merch, about even though that the Woodstock Academy Centaurs are 5-13.
I'll tell you, on any given night, Griswold has Wheeler coming up tomorrow night, the top team in Division 4.
right, Star Spangled Banner, indicative of the start of just about every athletic contest. Now they're playing Machine Head by Bush.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, the song they're playing.
You like the song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm a big all-rock guy from the 90s, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah. It's got a good beat. We have 3 referees
They
tonight.
have 3 refs?
3 refs tonight. I think we saw that in Plainfield when we went there.
He said, hey, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I like it.
We have our old friend, Mr. Christian Sarantopoulos here tonight.
Yep.
This is the first time we've seen him. We've seen Christian this year.
He has he's refed a couple of the. He refed the Killingly game, I believe, that we were not allowed to broadcast.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay, yeah,
I
he was
believe
there.
He refed Killingly. Yep.
But it's good to see him. We haven't seen him all year, so.
Very, very good referee. He's been doing this for a long time. He has his own law practice.
71-60?
71-60.
71-60, right? Yeah, the JVs won in overtime, 71 to. Huh? 71 to 60. The score? All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go, and the ball is tipped. It's going to go out of bounds as Lucas Strain went ahead chasing it. Not sure who the starting lineup is. We couldn't really hear them, as far as Woodstock Academy, but we'll get it going as we go. All right, Griswold's got possession. Lucas Strain going to bring it across the timeline. Dribbles right, Murch. Head fake over to Subinats. Murch in
and out.
In traffic, just like the elder Murch said, in and out. So Woodstock gets the ball. That's Braden Saucier at the point for Woodstock Academy. And can't find anywhere to send it as Christian Russell's all over him. But Morissette comes in and scores a bucket. The senior Carter Morissette, 2-0 Woodstock. Thanks for joining us here tonight on SNSN. We're kind of in a corner tonight, but we're going to try to give you the best video that we can. My name is Mike Minarski, and of course, as always, the Merch, Kevin Merchant. That ball almost lost by Christian Russell, but gets it over to Subinats. Back over to Michael Strain. And pretty tight defense already on both sides, Merch.
Yeah, we know. Nice up and under.
Lucas.
Reverse layup by Lucas Strain.
2-2.
Put the Griswold Wolverines on the board. Yeah, I think both teams are going to play good defense. We know the Strains played great defense for Griswold, and we know that Woodstock must have played some great defense on Killingly earlier in the month to limit them to 30 points.
Exactly.
3-second call on Woodstock. Gives the ball back to Griswold. It's a nice, bright gymnasium here. I kind of love coming up to Woodstock and being a part of these games.
It's kind of got that old gym feel. Murch for 3. Front rim. Here come the Centaurs. That is Nagel. He's going to go coast to coast. No good. Murch right there with the pressure. Lucas with the ball. Kicks it out to Russell for 3. Off the back, but Subinats
nice
gets
rebound
it up.
by Jeff Subinats.
They're going to set it back on. Murch going to try to go ahead and
bad pass.
Tried to drive and then kick it out to Lucas.
Nice.
Oh, Subinats with a smudge.
There's an advantage to being where we are right now because that was a great block by Jeff Subinats.
It was all ball, too.
Right in front of us. 2-2, 5:37 left to go to the first quarter. Jeff with the ball, driving at the hoop. Oh, beautiful layup for 2.
Have you noticed that Jeff has gotten a lot more aggressive in the last 5-6 games?
It's his confidence. Throughout the year, I think between shooting and rebounding, Jeff Subinats, has become the kind of the cream of the crop here.
4-2. Morissette over to Saucier, who's going to drive, put it up, no good, but he's going to draw a foul. Is it on Christian?
Not sure if it's on Christian. Didn't look like it. It was on Evan. I didn't even know Evan was in the play.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I didn't think Evan was even there.
So it's first personal foul of the game. And it goes against Griswold. little too strong off the backboard there for
Saucier.
Braden Saucier. 42 Griswold, very early in the game, 5:08 in the first to play. And Saucier missed them both.
Oh, nice move by Lucas Strain. Timeout, I think, by Woodstock.
I think so, too. Going to get it quick. And we're going to take a timeout as well. 6-2, the Griswold Wolverines are leading here at Woodstock Academy, right here on SNSN.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we are back here at Woodstock Academy. Mike and the Merch, 6-2. Griswold leads, but it is very, very early in the game. Just to let you know, we want to go ahead and give you an update on the girls' game tonight. They played Wyndham and lost, and that was the ECC tournament. And it's probably all over for the Lady Wolverines this year because I don't think they're going to make the states. And they got bounced out of the ECCs tonight by the score of 58-29. Morissette misses a three. Back to Griswold. Lucas, he's going to drive all the way, kick it out, but then another stolen pass by Saucier, and then Evan gets it right back up to the hoop and in. 8-2.
Nice steal and drive to the basket by Merck.
58-29. Did I say 29? Yeah. Okay. The Lady Wolverines fall to Wyndham tonight. There's a travel on Woodstock Academy.
Yeah, Morissette took one extra step there. He took a little shuffle step and got caught. Sometimes you don't get caught. He got caught. 8-2 here. 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Griswold over Woodstock Academy. That's what we need. Need that three-pointer by Christian Russell.
And all of a sudden, since the timeout, Griswold has extended their lead 5 more points. It's 11-2. Woodstock with a jumper.
Yeah, Woodstock's having trouble finding the bottom of that net right now. You just can't get anything to drop.
Looks like Jacob Strain's going to come in. Michael's going to take a seat.
Coach Mo sticking with the starters for the most part tonight. He's been doing a lot of subbing, but for right now, he's staying with.
There you go, Nagel for three. 11-5. Wolverines on top.
Oh, what a drive. Oh,
that's a shame.
Everything but the basket, huh?
Yeah. That was a sweet move, too.
Yeah, he moved around Brady Erickson.
Nice move there. Inside pass to Nagel for 2 more. Here come the Centaurs. It's 11-7. Don't count them out.
Never. We came in here last year, Michael, thinking that Griswold was going to have not an easy time, but a good game against Woodstock. And Woodstock.
Backcourt violation.
Yeah.
It was a mental mistake by Christian because he tried to head fake twice. And then he just kind of sent it off to Merch, but it was out of bounds.
It wasn't a well-planned pass.
All right, so Tommy Matson into the game, as well as Cade Rubino, as Merch and Russell take a seat. 2.5 to go here in the first. Logan Walden on camera tonight. On the camera. Just giving you some props, man. Nice tip there by Suvanant.
Yeah,
Suvanant.
And Jacob Strain collects the loose ball. We need Jacob to hit a 3 here. That's what we need to do. Kid's a good 3-point shooter. Wow. There's a lot of contact under there.
I think Lucas kind of fooled Jacob on that. I don't think Jacob was waiting for the pass.
You got Michael coming back in for
Jeff.
Michael and Jeff sub out each other quite a lot because they're both so tenacious under the boards. We got Merch coming in for Lucas. 11-7 with just a little over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
The board is showing Woodstock with a foul.
I don't have them with a foul.
No. Michael got hit on the arm, but they didn't call it on the first attempt. Woodstock coming back down. Nagel puts it up. Not going to go down. Jacob with the ball over to Merch. Tried to do a reverse layup, but I think he got fouled on his way to the hoop.
Tried to do a lefty. I don't know if I reversed, but he tried to do a left-handed shot, and he got fouled, so good for him.
See, now that one's going to be on Hunter Larson. Now, I don't
have another foul.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Merch at the
so
line.
Merch comes in shooting 73% from the line. He has 40 for 55 from the foul line.
Merch hits the first one.
41 for 56. 73.5%.
You're just really amusing yourself over there.
Yeah, I'm just.
You don't have some fun, dude. Because
I'm just funny, no matter what it
is. This could possibly be our last boys game of the year. Broadcasting.
Not for the boys, just for
us.
Just for us boys,
yeah.
for the young boys like us.
Merch's got them both.
2 for 2. Good for. That gives him 4 in the night.
Tied with Lucas for the team lead, 13-7. 1:40 to go in the first. Full court press here by the Wolverines. Nice poke there by Jacob.
Tell you what, this Griswold team, they're just everywhere. That's a tough offensive. When you're on offense, they're just a tough team to face because they got arms and legs everywhere, and they're just fast, and they're all over the court. And even Tommy Matson is all over the court.
Tommy Matson.
He's about a foot taller than the opponent. And Tommy almost stole that ball.
They just got Richardson for a travel. 13-7 Wolverines.
A little more than a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Matson.
Tommy to the hoop.
Oh! That kid just makes things happen.
Look at Michael, though. Look at Michael.
Nice swat there by D'Aliva Beauchesne.
Yeah, I wanted to say his name a minute ago, but I didn't want to try it. I was a little nervous. D'Aliva Beauchesne. How about James? How about Jimmy? Because there's no other Jimmys on the team. So.
Bounce pass into Michael, and he's going to get fouled by D'Aliva Beauchesne. I really hope I'm saying it right.
I just like listening to that. D'Aliva Beauchesne. D'Aliva Beauchesne. I like that. Is that French, probably?
I don't know, but they're saying that's Woodstock's third foul, but I don't see it. All right, so bunch of changes coming in for the Wolverines. Looks like Jeff is back in the game as well as Lucas.
Michael hits his first, brings up to 14-7 Griswold.
It's very dark on this campus. Have you noticed that?
The campus is dark. The gym's nice and bright. They should open the roof to the gym, and it would make the campus like walkable.
Who's on the line? Was that Merch? Jeff fighting his way. Here comes the Wolverines. They're gonna get Evan on a reach.
Yeah, that's his second. He doesn't want that.
He's gonna take a seat. Foul. Christian's coming back in. Score is still 14-7 Wolverines.
2 team fouls, both on Merch. Not a good start. There's a little foul trouble against Stonington, but ended up with 25 points.
Yep.
So you got to stay out of foul trouble.
Woodstock is not having very good luck from the perimeter at all.
Yeah.
The only time they're really scoring
Defense.
is on a fast break.
Defense is swarming. Oh, that was a very nice pass.
Yeah.
Though. Very nice pass. Teddy Richardson hits that for 2.
14-9. Christian. Ooh, he was lucky. Almost walked on that. And they're going to bring it back out to Lucas to set it back up again.
8 seconds left. Well, going quickly.
And for 3, Jacob put it up and got nothing but air. 14-9 after the first. So we have played one, Merch. Griswold out ahead of Woodstock Academy by the score of 14-9. And we'll be back for the second right here on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend ensuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Okay, welcome back to Woodstock Academy here at the Woodstock Academy Fieldhouse. 14-9, Merch.
Yeah, not a real comfortable lead for the Wolverines right now. 5 points is pretty scary, as a matter of fact.
You know what? I'll tell you, even though Woodstock's 5-13, they're still Woodstock Academy.
Well, you know what? They're in a, I mentioned earlier, they're in a higher division with the larger schools. They play a lot of the larger schools, and I really believe they're much better than their record says they are.
Tipped away, and the ball goes to Lucas, and he's going to bring it all the way to the hoop. Just kind of put it up. Count it, and a foul.
Good job by Lucas Strain going to the hoop and getting fouled. 16-9. That helped right there.
That foul is on Brandon Nagel.
Yeah, we missed a foul along the way here, Michael. I don't know who it was, but
Lucas misses the free throw. 16-9 Wolverines. Tight D there, and they're going to call a kick on Russell. That's Christian's first foul. Saucier goes, what am I going to do with it? He's got nobody to toss it to. Finally gets it on over to Boucher. Number 41 is not on their roster. Spin move there by Garrett Boucher.
yeah.
4-2. 16-11. Merch for 3. There it is. Merch was 7. 19-11. The lead is back up to 8. Quick jumper there by Saucier. No good. Up ahead to Christian Russell, who's he was like a little one-on-one. Fake. Bring it up.
Wow.
Count it. What a beautiful move there by Christian Russell. And we're going
didn't travel on that, but that was a great move by Christian. Brings them up by 10 points, 21-11.
All right, Woodstock Academy calling a timeout. We are going to take a break as well. 21-11, Griswold in the lead, 6:38 to go in the half. You're listening and watching high school basketball right here on SNSN.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you use your debit card for everyday purchases? If so, find out how you can earn rewards for that activity with Kasasa Cashback Checking from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Why settle for a boring checking account when you can Kasasa? Check out our Kasasa Cashback Checking and find out how easy it is to earn rewards. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
Oh, that's good. Last till halftime, hopefully.
No, I'm going to pop it. Here we go. We are back at Woodstock Academy. And we're going to go ahead and change the battery. So we're going to lose video for about 5 seconds.
Don't fret. No one fret. No one text, email.
Don't say no video.
And say no video. What's happening? We understand.
Hot diggity, dog diggity. Look at that.
Nice steal by Lucas Strain up to Murch. Over to Jeff. Ooh, just off front of the rim.
See, look at it. We had no video for 10 seconds. And Murch fell down the ground like he's on a slip and slide.
Yeah, I think Michael tripped him a little bit before the shot. So I think that's going to be on Michael Strain. His first personal. Fourth on the Wolverines. 21-11, 6:18 left here in the second quarter.
Who's that, Michael?
Yes.
Said?
Tell you what, Woodstock has a sophomore, Brady Erickson, number 14, who is going to be a terrific basketball player by the time that he leaves his school.
Number 41, not even on our roster, so I couldn't tell you who it was.
Well, we have a larger roster somewhere. And he's not on that one either, so we have no idea.
So number 41, here we go.
The 41 just had a basket for his first 2 points of the game.
21-13. That was Jacob for three, no good.
Oh, nice. Tap out of bounds by Michael Strain. And we have the Woodstock Pep Squad passing in front of us at the moment.
We're right in front of the snack bar.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. We can see the court again.
Underneath, nice. Why didn't he go up there? That's a little curious on that one. Erickson had it all to
He
himself.
certainly has the advantage under there.
I'm going to call it jump. That's first
Jump ball, Griswold ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Erickson hit a clear shot.
Yeah. That young man's going to be a really good player by the time he leaves here. Big, tall, and he's a lefty. Lefties.
Hard to defend.
Yeah, because nobody's used to defending him. He's got good hair, too.
Michael puts one up
should have had that in
traffic, and he gets
block.
booted. And Nagel comes down with it, and here come the Centaurs. Down by 8. Number 41, have no idea who he is, but they're going to call a hack on, is it Michael or Jeff?
I'm thinking it might be Jeff, but I'm not sure.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it'll be Jeff's first.
4:49 to go in the first half.
Fifth foul on Griswold. Still a couple before the bonus. Mystery 41 is at the line.
We'll have to find out who he is.
Yes, we will. Because we don't like doing this. We want to recognize every kid on the court.
More of a faster team on the floor right now. They call lane violation on Tommy.
Violation. Tommy must have had the shooter. And he was sneaking over that line into
lane
the lane.
Violation. So number 41 is getting it again. It's a little too strong. So he ends up missing them both. Actually, 3 if you want to be technical about it. Christian Russell on the inside, bringing it out, kicks
We're
it out
not
to
usually
Birch
very technical, Michael.
on the baseline, but he's going to get fouled, and it looks like he's going to get, was that Brady? I think that was Erickson. Yep. No. Mystery player, number 41.
The mystery player has more involvement in the game than most other players on the team. We have to really find out who that young man is.
Merch on the line. Come on, what do you mean? He doesn't miss much from that,
typical, not typical for Merch. We had a little dry streak for a few games ago, but he was 6 for 6 last game, I think. He'll hit this one. I have confidence. I'm sending him a wave thing. Hey, I knew it.
Merch with 8. 22-13, the lead back up to 9. 4:36 to go in the first half, and ticking. Wolverines pressing. Not so hard. That ball is out of number 41's hands into Kincaid.
Oh.
There's a scrum underneath, and Woodstock comes up with it, and that is Hunter Larson. I think he was looking to drive all the way, but he stopped and pulled back and gave it to Nagel, who's going to, looks like the coach is calling it a play.
22-13. 4 minutes left here before the halftime buzzer goes off. Really nice move. Nice move by Larson. That was a great move.
Did you hear Tim McCarver passed away?
I did hear that. As you know, I'm a huge Cardinals fan.
Sure.
My wife Lori is a huge Cardinals fan, and I went online this afternoon, and when I heard that, I was kind of devastated because he was one of my very favorites.
Here comes Woodstock. No, that was pretty by Larson. Couldn't get it to fall, and that was another nice shot by Nagel, but he's going to get fouled.
I think that was Jacob. That was a really nifty move by Hunter Larson. I tell you, under the hoop, if he had hit that shot, that would have been brought a lot of cheers here from the Woodstock crowd.
We also lost a music legend, Burt Bacharach.
Yes, that was earlier in the week.
Nagel sinks his first. He's got 6 points. Leads the Centaurs.
Good thing only everyone else is getting older, though, Mike. Huh? Not us. We're staying young.
Yeah, I'm still the same age. I'm still 26.
Yep.
My father's Benjamin Button. Nagel gets them both.
Tell you what, 22-17. That is not a comfortable lead, just like we said at the end of the first quarter.
Tommy Point's playing a little one-on-one there. Christian for 3. Not falling for him tonight. He hit 1. The ball is stolen right back, though, as Cade and Jacob put on a little double team.
Ooh.
Tommy with a high arcing pass, no good. Now there's Cade Rubino, no good. But Jeff comes down with it.
They just cannot find the hoop. And Jeff gets fouled, I think. Is that what happened? No, it's coming down this end.
They called it on Jeff.
They called it on Jeff. Yikes.
That's his second.
Did not see that.
I did not.
I don't know if it was a offensive foul or over the back, or I don't know.
That's 17 fouls, and now Woodstock's in the bonus, so now they're going to go ahead and shoot. So Nagel, who is the team leader in points with 7 so far, has 7 of the 17 points. He's going to shoot 1 and 1. Hits it. He's 3 for 3 from the line.
It's a 4-point game, Michael. It could be a 3 in a minute. And Griswold's got to keep looking over their shoulder here. That's why we say records don't tell. The records don't tell.
Gets them both. He's 4 for 4 from the line. And
It's 9 points for Brandon Nagel.
22-19.
2:44 left here in the first half.
Woodstock only had a lead from the first bucket of the game and hasn't led since, but they've come back from a lead down as much as 10. And now it's a 3-point game.
Griswold's having trouble getting the ball in the hoop. Yeah, that was
Wow, that was a clean block. But right back to Griswold.
probably not a great idea by Tommy to drive the lane with those two big guys under there. But
And Griswold's going to get a timeout. So are we. So we got 2:22 to go here in the first half. 22-19. It's only a 3-point game. Griswold on top of the Centaurs. You are watching ECC basketball right here on SNSN.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters have the power. The power of showing up on time and fully caffeinated. The power of estimates that aren't guesstimates. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. And of knowing our corals from our crimsons. The power of making neighbors jealous every time. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
I'm going to thank some of our sponsors who make it, they're the reasons why we're here. CertaPro Painters of Eastern Connecticut, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, Dean's Corner Diner, and, of course, Highway Campers on Route 12 in Plainville. You know what else they own? Skating.
they do own Skating.
Yep. I used to work there when I was a kid.
Those Botello folks, they're really, really nice people, and they do a great job with their business and a great job with their customers. And we're so happy to have them as sponsors.
That was a nice little give and go there to Lucas.
Nice. That was a strain connection right there. That's
24-19.
That's 8 for Lucas. He's having a great game.
I work for the matriarch. Nice. Inside. He doesn't take any bunk down there, does Brady, does he?
Basket for basket thing right now, Mike. 24-21, a minute and a half, minute 46 to go here in the first half.
Ed Riley used to call me a pineapple.
Call you a what?
Pineapple.
And why is that?
I don't know. That was just this thing. He goes, what are you doing, you pineapple?
Maybe you look like you were from Hawaii or something, and Jacob made a nice move to the basket. I'm thinking he should have gone up with that.
Wolverines can't get
there
a
he
shot
goes.
off.
Now he's going up with it. That's a good boy, Jake. That's Jacob Strain right there. That's the boy.
26-21. That's his first bucket tonight. A lot of coverage right there.
That was a really nice collection from
Erickson getting some
nice shot by Brady Erickson.
He's getting a little bit of confidence underneath the hoop tonight.
3-point lead for Griswold with 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Griswold looks like they're trying to hold the ball for a final shot. That's what it looks like. Not sure if they need to do that, but it's what Coach wants.
Down below 20 seconds. And they're going to call a foul there on, looks like Brandon Nagel.
Yep. I think that's his second.
If anything, Woodstock has assured that almost assured that they're going to, no, they're not in the bonus. It's a non-shooting foul. $15 seconds. This is going to do it for the first half right here. Nice drive to the hoop. Not going to fall, but Michael.
How was that not a foul?
Not a foul.
Michael?
I have no idea.
How was that not a foul?
It was all forearm.
You saw arm all the way down the opposite end of the court here.
Yep.
Wow.
4.2 to go.
Wow. And there are 3 refs on the court.
Tommy's got to get the ball in bounds. Christian Russell has the ball. He's going to take it for 3. And it's not going to go, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Wow. (26-23), Griswold. 3-point lead. I'm sure, like I said 3 times already, that's not a comfortable lead.
Yeah.
We'll see if Coach Molesky can instill a little bit of confidence and shooting touch into them during the halftime conversation.
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, griswoldpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
And we're back here at the Woodstock Academy Fieldhouse. Mike Minarski, Kevin Merchant. 26-23, very slim lead for the Wolverines here at halftime. We'll be back for the second half of action right here on SNSN. And welcome back, everybody. Time for the second half. Griswold Merch holding on to a very slim lead, 26-23.
Yeah, and it's not a comfortable lead either. 3 points here in the third quarter.
Yeah. And Woodstock's going to be on the far end for the second half, and Griswold will be right in our faces, pretty much.
Griswold comes out as usual in their man-to-man defense. Oh, Merch. Oh, makes a steal almost.
He gets it.
He did make a steal. Thought the better of it not to go to the hoop. Ooh,
Nice
Lucas
move
makes
there by
a
Lucas,
great
but
move,
yeah.
just couldn't get the ball in the hoop.
Woodstock moving the ball around pretty good. Backs up to Larson, takes it for three.
And that's a tie
we've
score.
got a tie ball game. Larson sinks a three in the first minute here of the second half. You said it, Merch. Records mean nothing. Pull-up jumper by Evan didn't go, and the rebound by Brandon Nagel. And Woodstock looking for their second lead of the night. Like I said, their first lead. Foul on Morris. Morissette's going to go to the line. And that's going to be on Christian Russell. It's his second. So Woodstock has not had a lead since now.
And we do.
They didn't. They scored the first bucket of the game. Then after that, they have not been able to garner a lead. But now they're up 27-26. They're opening make it 28-26. Woodstock on a 5-0 run to start the second half.
Griswold's been known to play a very good second half.
Nice move to the hoop there. A lot of reverse layups. You notice that?
Yeah, it is. It was a lot under the hoop.
It was a left-handed.
Alley-oop.
Yeah. So that foul right there is on Erickson. And there's the foul we missed because Erickson, that's his second. And Lucas Strain to the line. He has 8 points so far tonight. Misses the first.
This is a game where those foul shots may come in very, very
big.
and maybe a very important part of this game tonight because it looks like it's going to be a close one.
Second one, and no good, but Lucas gets his own rebound. Merch all day for three.
Yeah, that's off the rim. Had a good open shot there, and just couldn't drain it.
Erickson underneath. Look at him just powering in.
4-point lead.
They're going to call a charge on Merch.
Charge on Merchant. That's not good. That's his third.
He's going to take a seat, and Jacob's going to come back in. 7-0 run for the Centaurs here to start off the second half. 6:09 to go in the third. Never say never. Woodstock driving on down with Saucier. Looking for somebody to go. Dude, there's still good defense by the Wolverines. Mike was really covering Saucier really good.
Oh,
and
nice steal
like
by
that,
Christian Russell.
little give and go.
You got Jeff.
Yep, and he's going to get
for
the foul.
two and a foul. That's what they need.
Little fast break. (30-28), looking to cut it down to 1. Look at Jeff. He's all business right now.
Jeff comes in at a 56% foul shooter.
Front rims it. Jeff's got 4 points tonight. Still 2-point lead for Woodstock. Morissette trying to drive baseline. They're going to kick it back out. And they do. Still no shot.
Woodstock moves the ball really well there on offense, though. They find the open man. Jeff makes a nice.
Well, that was
nice
give an assist to Christian Russell there. What on earth was that?
That was the circus shot of the night so far.
30-30.
I think Jacob Strain tipped that on the way up. Jeff with the rebound.
Lucas has got 10 points.
Lucas on offense.
Nice block by Erickson.
Yeah, Lucas tried that again, and Brady Erickson wouldn't have it.
Not on my night.
He's a big boy.
He is.
He's a big boy.
And great hair. Well, you're right. He does have great hair. Lucas going to go ahead and inbound to Jeff.
Well, to me, everybody has great hair because just having hair is great hair.
I'm lucky to have hair at my age.
You're lucky to be your age, Mike. Oh, Christian. Oh.
He's still trying to get in passes it right to.
That was a great effort by Christian
Hunter
Russell,
Larson.
let me tell you. There's balls and, oh, man.
Boucher gets one under the hoop, and we're going to get a timeout. 4:26 to go here in the third. The Centaurs have taken the lead, 32-30.
Bond burner. We got a bond burner.
You're watching ECC basketball right here on SNSN.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, and when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield, and East Lyme.
And we're back. Merch, what's going on with this game, man?
Well, I'll tell you, we knew right from the start that these Centaurs were not going to roll over regardless of the records, meaning that Griswold comes in at 16-2 and Woodstock comes in at 5-13. You think that, oh boy, on paper this is not a contest, but it is a contest because Woodstock is here in their home court, and they're on the never say die attitude.
Do you remember the old Plainfield dog track?
Oh, I do.
Okay, so they would have different grades for the dogs, A, B, C, and D, and then they had M and K and all these others, but as a dog would move up. Like, say he was in a C. If he did really, really good in C, they'd dump him right into A. And what happened? He'd lose all the time. Why?
Are you trying to make the game tonight equitable to a dog track?
Yes.
Oh, okay. To dogs as they go up in the division, because higher divisions usually mean tougher opponents.
I'm just trying to do something different.
Yeah. No. I'm getting your gist here.
Lucas misses the jumper. Woodstock coming right back. And you're right, Merch. They do move the ball around good, but the Wolverines.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think it's just about time for Griswold to turn on the afterburners, because that's what they can do.
Did you see
they were
what
playing.
Lucas did there?
Yeah, I did. I saw him knock it off a Woodstock leg, and got the ball back. But Griswold has the ability to turn on the Jets. They were leading Stonington by, I think, about 3 points with 7 minutes to go last Friday, and they ended up winning by 19.
Another
nice block
by
Michael Strain.
Yeah.
Nice block. Here comes
Wolverines got numbers.
Oh, what
Jeff.
a behind-the-back pass by Lucas to Jeff. I
That's
tell you what.
That's a Facebook reel right there,
Tell
baby.
you what. Lucas is on point here tonight, and not just point guard. He's just on point.
Jeff with 6.
32-32, 3:21 left here in the third quarter.
Oh, and Larson drills his
three.
second 3 of the night.
This is going to come down to the wire, Mike, I think.
35-32, Woodstock. Timeout, Griswold. 35-32, 3 minutes to go in the first. In the third.
the first quarter of the second half.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it is. It is the first quarter of the second half. So you were right.
So we're doing SNSN is going to be at the girls semifinals of the ECC tournament. That's going to be Saturday. We're going to be carrying all 4 games. Don't know yet who is in it.
Time of those games, Michael?
11, 1.
You go on to
11,
4 and
1,
6.
3, 4, and 6. Yeah.
3, 4, and 6.
No. 11, 1.
4 and 6.
4 and 6.
That's the same as the boys, which will be next weekend.
Yes.
Hey, just let everybody know tomorrow night at Griswold High School is senior night. Playing the Wheeler Lions, who is also a very good team. And for all you fans who may come to some home games and listen to us sometimes on away games, come out tomorrow night and show your appreciation. We have 7 seniors graduating tomorrow.
Oh, Tommy.
Not graduating, but having their last game tomorrow. And if you have a chance, come out and celebrate senior night with them.
So
nice
Tommy
play by Tommy.
Yeah. Knocked it off of a Woodstock player to dishes the ball over to Jacob.
I'm actually looking for Griswold to really turn it up on defense here between now and the end of the fourth quarter to hopefully jar Woodstock enough to turn this around.
That was a munch.
And you don't see
Boucher.
Jacob going in there and having his shot spot too often, but that was a great defensive effort by Woodstock.
Morissette tried to drive, and then Larson put up a 3, no good, and Jacob has got the rebound.
He's been on point, so I would have tried that 3 too.
Christian runs baseline, kicks it out for 3,
Ooh,
and that is going to be a
fouled.
3-point. That's going to be 3 foul shots. There's Larson fouls Mr. Strain.
Mr. Strain, that would be Jacob.
That's Jacob. So
Jacob comes in at 64% foul shooter. He's 9 for 14 on the season.
So
Sorry,
Michael's going to Quinnipiac. Where are the other 2 boys going?
They're contemplating. Oh, Jacob, get in there. Oof. They're contemplating. I believe, and I'm not going to let any cats out of the bag here, but I believe Jacob is going to continue on to school as a runner, whether it's cross country. Michael's going to Quinnipiac as a cross country runner. Whether Jacob goes as a come on, Jake, as a cross country runner or a track runner, and Lucas, who is also a spectacular runner. I'm understanding he may consider going to play basketball somewhere. So no commitments have been made, and even though Michael has committed.
And he misses all 3.
Yeah, that's too bad. Michael is committed to Quinnipiac. He has not signed anything as of yet.
The Wolverines have missed 7 free throws tonight. For 3 in the corner by Boucher. And count it in the bucket. He took a hack to the face, it looks like.
Yeah, Erickson. And I think Jacob Strain fouled.
Yep, that's his second. But the bigger story is now Woodstock is up by 5.
Yeah, that is a big story. Got Merch coming back in. They miss his scoring, but you can't play when you got 3 fouls. So he needs to.
Erickson misses it, but Woodstock Academy gets the rebound, but it's a jump ball. So go back to Griswold, yeah. All right, so Kincaid's going to go out. Merch is going to come back in. They're going to need some shooting power because they're down by 5. And time a ticking.
Yeah. 2 minutes here to go in the third quarter.
Look at the press by Woodstock. Tommy points, brings it across the line. Looking for somebody. Or he just hasn't heaved one up yet, I notice.
Griswold has not had their normal outside shooting tonight.
Yep.
Christian Russell has 5 points, but only 1 from 3-point range. Merch has 8 points and only 1 from 3-point range, and that's it. We talk about Griswold's defense. Woodstock's playing great defense tonight as well.
Absolutely. And, I agree with you, too. Griswold just does not have their shot tonight. Christian for three.
That's what we need right there.
That's only his second three. I say that. Only his second three. He's got 8 points.
Well,
and,
we have seen Christian Russell put some points on the board here in the last, 10 games, and he has been the firepower. Oh,
and there's Boucher for two.
Comes back to three. That was a 3.
5-point lead. Back up to 5.
Back up to 5. Oh, nice pass by Murch over to Jacob for 2. Good assist, good basket. Those 3 missed by Jacob. That hurt a little bit. Having that 3 back would have been great. But
under a minute to go in the third.
It is.
Woodstock is ahead. They've pretty much been in the lead the entire third.
Murch got to not get his 4th foul here.
Nice roll to the hoop by Nagel. He's got 11 for Woodstock. Up by 5.
No foul there.
Where's the foul?
No foul there. He's got a scratch on his arm. Wow, that's a tough call.
Yeah,
that's a tough non-call. Uh-oh.
Yep. Here comes Woodstock to the line, and here we go. Boucher again. And a time. Well, that's the end of the third. And Woodstock Academy Merch, they have a 10-point swing in the third quarter alone. They're up by 7, 44-37. You said it at the beginning of the game. 5 and 13.
Doesn't matter. Throw it out the window.
Anything.
Throw it out the window.
And there's a little dissension with Griswold, if you noticed. Even
they're not used to being down by 7 points going into the fourth quarter, Mike. They're 16-2. Against a team that, on paper, again, they should be beating handily. So they're just not, teams peak at different times, and hopefully they're not on the downside of that because they have a lot ahead of them right now. The rest of the season, which is ending tomorrow, as well as the ECC tournament, state tournament. In the states, in their division, they are ranked number 2 right now. A loss tonight would hurt that.
And this is the year. This is the year that they were expected to go. So we got Jacob, Christian, Suvanats, Tommy, and Lucas on the court for the Wolverines.
They make up a 7-point deficit right now, and 8 minutes to do it. And the way that it's looking, that's going to be a tough task.
And Woodstock has the ball. And it's 8 minutes to go. Griswold in the second half just can't seem to find a combination, especially to beat Erickson, but luckily he missed that one. Griswold came down with the ball. And Lucas has the ball. We're going to bring it up. And there's Tommy driving, going to kick it out. Nowhere really to go as Woodstock is playing a tight defense. Look at Jeff. And Woodstock's got numbers, but they're going to pull it out. And he had a wide open shot, but no matter. Boucher with 9 points in the third. It's a 10-point Woodstock lead. 47-37. Nice move to the hoop by Lucas for 2. They need more of that.
This Woodstock team beat Killingly earlier in the month by 10 points. So no slouches.
Little pull-up jumper there by Nagel. Here comes the Wolverines. They gotta make up some ground. Christian, a couple of head fakes, and he's gonna travel. Oh, actually got hit. I thought he traveled. Boucher would say, no, it's jump ball.
Brandon Nagel's third foul.
Christian just got smunched. A lot of block shots from Woodstock Academy tonight.
Woodstock.
That was a duck on the pond that LaMarche couldn't get to fall.
8-point lead here with 5:45 to go here in the final quarter.
All three strains, Christian and Jeff, on the floor for the Wolverines. They got to get it together here. They got to put something together.
And they got to do it pretty quickly.
They just seem to be off their game. Christian.
Yeah, he just kind of threw that up there, which...
And here comes Woodstock. Block and a foul. Saucier. And a foul. And he's going to go to the line, and that's on Jeff.
It's his third.
That's, yeah. And they are now down by 10 again, possibly by 11.
5:21 to go. Not a lot of time to make that up.
And he hits it. $11-point lead, 50-39 into Michael. And he's going to go to the line as Saucier with a hold.
I think that's his first on the night.
I think so, too.
Yeah, very, very scrappy team here.
They're saying two. This says two. I don't know where they're coming from because I don't have them.
God, they're foul shooting.
That's a big part of the game tonight. They're just not hitting them.
And I think I mentioned earlier that could become a very important part. There we go.
Here comes Woodstock Academy into LaMarche. Rebound by Boucher. They're going to set it up with Nagel. 10-point lead. He's going to drive to the hoop. Why not? Round the rim it goes and in the bucket for two.
12-point lead.
And another miss by Griswold, and they're lucky they are going to get the ball back.
Merchant for Kincaid. Michael out. Christian Russell back in.
Oh, look at that. That's going to be on, I'm calling Boucher, yeah.
12-point lead. Griswold is not used to being in this situation.
No. And under 5 to go.
And Woodstock is even more motivated right now because of that 12-point lead. So they are playing beyond themselves.
Brady Erickson took the ball by himself, spin move, and got fouled. And that's on Murch. Murch having a tough night. That's his fourth. Nope, that's Jeff. They said,
which is his fourth.
Still fourth. Oops, I goofed.
I actually thought it was on Michael. Murch wasn't in the area, so when you said that, I was wondering how that happened.
All right, Erickson misses the first. So I got the matchups for the girls ECC semifinals. It's going to be Plainfield versus Wyndham, Lyman and Stonington, Ledyard and Bacon, and New London and Fitch. And he hits it. 13-point lead. It's starting to fade away.
Wow.
They got to start scoring, and they got to start scoring now. Just over 4 to go. The Woodstock Centaurs starting to feel it. Christian looking to pass somebody, couldn't find anybody, but he still pulls it up and pulls it in, punches it in. Christian with 10. Lead down to 11. Merch, what are they going to do?
I don't know if there's enough time here, Michael. It's a big lead.
For 3. No good. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's actually off.
What happened there?
It was off of Merch, actually.
Oh.
And he knew it. But he was going to take the gift. Woodstock can take their time. Merch skies for the rebound. Nice reverse layup by Jacob.
By Jacob Strain.
The lead is down to
9 points.
Never say never.
Less than 3 minutes to go here, though, Michael. It's going to be a tough hill to climb.
Well, with no shot clock, I mean, they can just all day long just pass it back and forth and just kill a lot of time.
And they have a nice guard offense to do that.
And they had the foul.
And although I think Jacob got the worst of that when he was called for the foul.
It's his third. 53-44.
This is a little bit of a wake-up call for the Griswold Wolverines, Mike.
Mm-hmm. They need a steal. Charge. The Wolverines can get a 3-point bucket. It's going to look better. This is not insurmountable. That was on Nagel. That was his fourth.
Right. They just haven't had a lot of 3-pointers tonight, Mike.
No.
Christian's had 2 and Evans had 1. And that's it. Oh, did he travel?
Traveled. Well, 2:23 to go in the fourth. Out of bounds. A missed 3-pointer by Woodstock, and Griswold's going to get the ball. They're still down by 9, 2:04. Time is ticking away. They got to get it to Christian or Merch, and they got it to Merch. But Woodstock has been all over these guys all night long. Merch is fouled. He's going to go to the line, and that's the guy you kind of want at the line right now.
Yeah, either Merch or Christian. Those are the two that very consistent from the line. We need those points, every one.
And that was the first foul for Carter Morissette. Do you hit the first, fake the second one, and go for the rebound?
No, not yet.
Still too much time. These are very, very important.
Oh, you're off. That's not Evan either.
But he got the rebound. There's Murch. Picks it up.
Can't get that shot.
Nice block there by Murch. That kicked it out, and the ball is dead on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. That should go back to Griswold.
I'm not sure what
No, they called a foul.
On Evan? On Tommy? Yikes. It's getting worse by the second.
And Molesky's going to get a timeout. I'm not really sure what to say. I mean, it seemed like Griswold was starting to slow down a little bit towards the end of the first half, and then lead, had dipped down to 3. They were up. They were up as much as 10. Griswold was up as much as 10.
Right. Early on.
And
still up at halftime, 26-23. And Woodstock is just they've just been relentless. They're not giving in. They're not letting the Wolverines play their game. And they have a lot of pride here. There's a lot of pride on the line with the Centaurs. So take all that, put it all together, and you got a 53-44 lead with 1:35 to go for Woodstock Academy.
Yeah. It's funny. Look at it. You said they're 5-13. Don't. I said, yep, but gets right. But they're still Woodstock Academy. Either way.
Mentioned earlier, we came up here last year near the end of the season again. This was a rescheduled game, by the way. This should have been played a couple weeks ago, but there was a weather postponement. But we came up here last year thinking that Griswold was probably going to take this game, and Woodstock again surprised everyone and beat the Wolverines pretty handily, if I remember.
Here's Lamar. She has 2 points tonight, but very active underneath the boards. Meaty kid.
I don't know what that was. Looked like a trip. Evan fouled on a foul shot. It's fun. I don't know what happened right there, but that's his fourth. So does the shooter get another shot, and then the kid he fouled get a 1-and-1 as well? I don't know
I'm not sure.
I don't know how this all works.
A little messy.
The bus ride home is going to be a little messy too.
You think?
I think.
If this doesn't turn
they
around,
have a big game tomorrow night. They have a very big game tomorrow night against Wheeler, who you think that
Merchant traffic count and a foul.
Finally got that drive to the hoop that he was looking for all night long. He's got to hit this shot though. Hey, you never know.
10 for Merch. Christian going to take
7 point. You get down to a 6-point lead here with a minute and a half to go. A couple of threes tie that up, Michael. He's got to hit this shot.
Never say never.
Hit this shot.
Merch has missed only one tonight and
missed it again.
Oh, hi, Jeff. So Woodstock ball, 1:24 to go. 53-46.
Yeah, that foul shot would have been important. Bring it down to a 6-point lead.
So it's technically a 3-possession game right now. Two if you're calling the travel.
What'd they call? There was a travel.
They
there.
called a foul on Lucas.
Lucas or Jacob? No, Lucas. That's his
It sure looked like a travel before the foul.
I thought so too, Mike. But we're from Griswold, so.
Well, either way, Brandon Nagel is going to go to the line
for 1-1.
He's 13 points. And he misses. He's 4 for 5 from the line. So he's been pretty steady Eddie. 7-point lead, Jeff. No good, no foul.
Going to get desperate here, and I think Evan might have just fouled out. Oh, no, I think he's calling on Lucas.
Yeah, that's the second on Lucas.
Yeah, it's getting pretty desperate for the Wolverines.
It's under a minute.
53-46. And now it's a double bonus. 2 shots.
And you got Nagel, who's 4 for 5 from the line.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good right now.
It does not.
And he hits the first one. $14 points. Leads all scorers.
Wow, with 14, huh?
Yeah. Got them both. He's got 6 points from the line. Christian for 3. Soft touch. Count it.
Yeah.
And a timeout.
Kind of been missing those threes by Christian.
6-point lead. That was a soft touch by Christian there.
I think that's 13 for Christian. You have 13 for Christian?
Yes, sir. Did you come in here tonight thinking that we were going to have this tight of a ball game?
I did. I actually did.
Yeah.
I keep track of all these kids and all these games and all these teams. And I see where Woodstock, is playing tough against some of those Division II teams, the higher, the larger schools. And
Okay.
I did not doubt that they were going to come in here tonight in their home court near the end of the season and put it all out on the floor. And that's what they're doing. And I think it's giving Griswold a little sticker shock here. And they have to understand you cannot just walk on the floor.
They did beat Stonington earlier in the season. Fitch, they lost 61-55.
They
in overtime,
They just beat Waterford 2 days ago.
Yeah. East Lyme, they lost in overtime, 56-55.
I'm telling you.
So they're hanging with everybody.
Yeah.
Griswold beat them 50-36 earlier this year.
Things change.
Mm-hmm.
Things change throughout the year. Some teams get better. Some teams get in a funk, and they don't play as well. Hey, we got a 6-point game here. 55-49, 43.7 seconds to go. Woodstock bringing the ball in bounds. And
got a foul.
Griswold's I was going to say, Griswold's going to have to stop fouling. Unfortunately, that's not the kid to foul. He is not the one to foul.
Well, they're going to get.
That.
They're going to get the ball to him every time.
Well, they had a little bit of an opportunity to get somebody else at the line before, but it is what it is.
All right, here's Nagel.
You got him 6 for 6 at the line, Mike?
No, sir.
No.
Got him 6 for 7.
6 for 7.
Ooh, 6
for 8.
He's 2 for 4 in the fourth.
Yeah, I missed his only miss before that last shot.
And he missed them both.
Telling you what,
Griswold's got to push it up quick.
You never know, and he's the guy to shoot it. Christian.
Woodstock gets the ball back as Christian basically suplexed him.
No, that's what he had to do. That's what he had to do.
29 seconds to go. And more free throws for Woodstock Academy. And it looks like it's Nagel again.
This gym is going to explode here if the lead stays like it is for Woodstock.
So Nagel's going to shoot 2.
We have to remember, Michael, that with Griswold's record, and he's 0 for 3 here all of a sudden, Griswold's record, they have a target on their back. They have a target. Any team that can beat Griswold, I mean, everybody's aiming for Griswold. They're going to play a best game against Griswold because they have the best record, or one of the best records. And so they play a little extra hard, and Griswold's got to understand that they got everybody coming after them. So even tomorrow night, they're playing Wheeler at home, which is a huge game for Griswold on senior night. And
Jeff.
Nice 2 by Jeff.
But they didn't get in to make any ground. It's still it's a 5-point game. They did gain a point there because Nagel missed one of the free throws. So now we're down to 21.3. I was just thinking, that, even the Griswold loss here, and you're right, they're all gunning for Griswold. The Griswold loss may be a better thing.
As long as they are going to be able to regroup after this loss. Again, they have to come back after a loss, and they have to play again tomorrow night with no practice in between.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing on senior night, which is emotional to begin with. And they're going to have to come out and play their game tomorrow night because Wheeler as well is no slouch. Even though in the 4th division, they're in the smaller school division. Wheeler just knocked off Lyman 2 nights ago by 25 points. So Wheeler is a good, formidable opponent, and Griswold's got to come back out here ready to play ball. They cannot think that they walk on the court and the other team's going to fall down because the other team's gunning for him. That's what the other team's doing. They're gunning for him because they have one of the best records in ECC. So I tell you what, Woodstock has played a tremendous game here tonight, and they've played a better game than Griswold has. And again, it's not the end of the game yet, and Griswold could come back in 21 seconds. But if they don't, Woodstock has played their game.
Lucas just picked up number 4, which really is academic at this point. Doesn't really much matter.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't really much matter. 18.4 seconds, 5-point lead for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs.
And look who's back at the line. Brandon Nagel.
And we said that's the kid you don't want to foul, but he's only been 1 out of the last 3 or 4 shots. So
they're bringing in the 3-point brigade. Have you noticed? You got Curtis over there, Tommy Matson.
Well, if they don't hit threes right now, they're sunk completely. So, and they
got to get it
got
right
18
down.
seconds to do it, which is not.
Here we go. Tommy points. He's going to pull up for 3. Not anywhere near, and he's going to get fouled. And that's going to probably be it.
This is going to be the game, Mike. Very disappointing game for the Wolverines coming up here to Woodstock tonight.
That foul is on Christian. That's 4. And to the line will be Hunter Larson, who's got 8 points, couple of threes. 10 seconds to go. If first one go, if he sinks one of these, I think it's pretty. I think you can.
Well, I tell you what, Coach Molesky's going to have a little job on his hands between the ride home tonight and before the game tomorrow, because he's got to get these kids back up to having some confidence and ready to play tomorrow night. Because again, senior night, very emotional, and they have a big game tomorrow night in Division 3 and 4 when it comes to ECCs.
That 3 was blocked. He's just going to hold it.
That's it.
And that's going to do it, folks.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to hand it to Woodstock Academy tonight.
Yeah.
They totally outplayed the Griswold Wolverines.
Yes, they did.
Whether Griswold wasn't ready or Griswold was overconfident, or tonight, this one day, February 16th, Woodstock Academy was the better team. And that's what happens. Night by night, you can be the better team or on the losing end. And that's how it worked out tonight for Woodstock. They were the better team, and Griswold has to think about how they're going to come out tomorrow to finish their season. They're now 16-3 and finish their season against Wheeler.
So this one's in the books, 58-51. They do have their final home game tomorrow, which is senior night, as you were saying. It is also the final game of the regular season.
And depending how things go, Mike, this could be our last broadcast potentially.
I don't think so.
Simply because of, you don't think so? Because of how
this game went.
How it all goes with regard to Griswold getting home court advantage, and we don't do the home games. And in the state tournament, they will probably be ranked high enough to get some home court advantage. So we'll just have to see how things fall into place here between now and the ECC tournament and the state tournament.
Trying to get Rob.
Oh, boy. You want Rob to come over?
Yeah, I talked to him at halftime.
Yeah, he did, huh? Well, he's probably not ready to talk right now.
No, I think he's not.
No. and this might be a little kick in the pants, a little wake up call for Griswold too. You know, to realize that there are good teams out there that are gunning for them and are still trying to get better. I don't think Woodstock's going to even make the state tournament, but they come here tonight and they put on a great show.
But that was 6 wins. They're not going to make the state tournament. But I'll tell you, but this right here, this didn't hurt anything to do with the ECCs because Griswold's still 8-0 in Division 3.
Oh yeah, they're still between Division 3 and Division 4. They're in good shape, but they have to beat Wheeler tomorrow night, I think, to get the top seed in their ECC tournament. Because if Wheeler beats Griswold, I think Wheeler may end up with the top seed in the combined Division 3 and 4 ECC tournament.
If they win, well, we'll have to see.
Yeah, I
you don't think they'll look at their overall record at that? That they'll just go?
They may just look at the division. I don't know, Michael. It gets very confusing. But Merch told me earlier that if they don't beat Wheeler tomorrow, I think Wheeler may end up with the top seed, and it may be a head-to-head thing. I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah, that's
it may be head-to-head because it's the only time they play Wheeler during the season.
Yeah.
So that may be the deciding factor. I'm not sure, but Wheeler's a Division 4 team, but they're a very good team, and it's going to be a good game tomorrow night. And senior nights are tough. Senior nights, you think that they got everything going for them, but a lot of times on senior night, you kind of lose. You lose a little bit because of the emotion of the night.
Right.
And you sometimes come out a little flat. And if they come out flat tomorrow night, Wheeler's going to take it to them, especially after Wheeler sees in the paper tomorrow that Woodstock just beat them tonight. They can see they're beatable. Griswold is beatable. And again, when you have a team that has a 5-13 record that beats Griswold, well, you can tell they're beatable. So Wheeler may get pumped up by tonight's loss. And you just don't know. Everybody's got to come out and play the game. And Coach Molesky has to infuse a little bit of a confidence builder and say, "Hey guys, forget it. Forget tonight. Let's go back tomorrow night to our normal stuff. Let's play Griswold Wolverine basketball like we have been all season, and let's get this win. So we're going to the ECC tournament, on a positive note."
Well, if this is our final boys broadcast of the year, it's always good working with you, Merch.
Hey,
and then next
Michael.
year we don't know what's going to happen because you're going to be traveling, watching Evan up at Fitchburg State.
Yeah, Evan has signed a letter of intent to play at Fitchburg, and it's from Sterling. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm probably going to be
It's
there.
not a bad ride.
Going to be there a lot, watching him progress, hopefully in his collegiate career, and we'll have to see how the Wolverines fit into that. But if I'm available, Michael, I would love to help you out again. And this is, Mike, working with you is just the best ever. It's so much fun.
It's fun to work with you.
It's
how long we've been working together for how many years now doing that?
7, 8.
7, 8 years.
Time flies so fast.
Yeah.
When we started doing, Griswold softball, and then we kind of transitioned into baseball, and then we've transitioned into basketball. And it's just been a fun time, and
well, I'm sure there'll be plenty more ahead.
Yeah, so keep me in mind. That's all. Keep me in mind. You never know when I might pop out of the woodwork and say, "Hey, I'll do that game."
How do you feel about baseball season?
I think baseball season is going to be great.
You're going to slap a headset on?
Hey, you never know. I kind of like baseball. It was kind of my sport. So baseball, I got a little bit up in the back of my mind on baseball. So you never know. And Merch is, from what I heard last, is playing golf.
Yeah, he's not playing baseball.
He's not playing, and he didn't play last year. He actually did very well. He was track and field. He very well in the high jump and some of the relays. He did really well, but I don't think he's running track this year. I think he's going to play golf, and I'm not sure there are a lot of spectators on golf. And unless you want to go and on the side, and say, hey, shh, hey.
It'd be like we're at
his backswing and all this stuff. So we're probably not going to be announcing golf. Yeah.
All right.
So I might be available for some of a couple of baseball games here and there.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. We will see you Saturday once again as we do the ECC girls tournament. That will be live from Plainfield High School. 4 games on tap: 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. So we'll be looking forward to that. We'll be Donnybrook, but it'll be fun.
You always have fun.
We did it last year.
You always make it fun.
We did it last year. We did the semifinals from Plainfield, and we got invited back. So
and these are 4 games that of teams that are not Griswold High School.
Right.
So that's a little bit different for you to reach out to the other schools and get a little backing from those schools, or hopefully a little sponsorship from those schools to broadcast their games. And because you do such a great job at it, I think they'll be very, very pleased.
Well, I think we do. We do a great job of there, Mr. Murch.
Well, no, I'm not there Saturday. You are. So.
But I will tell you, Griswold did get eliminated. The Griswold girls, they got eliminated. They lost to Wyndham tonight by the score of 58-29. So here it is, and then we're going to call it a night. Division 2 on Saturday. It's going to be number 3 Plainfield against number 2 Wyndham. That's going to be game number 1. And then game number 2 is going to be number 1 Lyman against number 5 Stonington. In Division 1, it's going to be number 3 Ledyard against number 2 Bacon. And then number 1 New London against number 5 Fitch.
Hey, just to make note, we have other athletes who are competing on Saturday too. I believe the Griswold cheerleaders will be in the ECC cheerleading competition, and those girls are athletes.
Absolutely.
Cheerleaders are athletes. So that cheerleading competition, where is that?
You're kidding, Melissa. Melissa is a coach. She's the middle school coach.
Right.
I see it all the time.
There's
These
such a
girls are great.
commitment from the cheer girls, and they work very hard, and they are very, very athletic. So where is that competition?
Well, actually, the one they're in is supposed to be out at New Haven somewhere.
This weekend?
Yeah.
So it's not the ECCs this weekend?
No, I believe that's going to be next week.
Okay.
So anyway, 58-51, Griswold loses to Woodstock Academy. They got a game tomorrow night against Wheeler. It's senior night. They'll be featured on GSPN tomorrow night. So check them out. All right. We'll see you tomorrow morning with Paul Grumpy Lash and Chris Goodenough. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us right here on SNSN.